My name is Nick Pilbeam and I'm the Divisional Director for Reed Travel Exhibitions, who amongst other events organises this show, IBTM World. I'm here today because I have some exciting news, indeed a first for our company. We're delighted to announce that we've entered into a global agreement with oneworld, who becomes our exclusive airline alliance partner for 2016. I also want to welcome Director of Sales, Chema Alvarado, and his colleagues from oneworld here today. This is not just a first for Reed Travel Exhibitions, but we also believe it's the first partnership of its kind worldwide and in the industry. Reed Travel Exhibitions, as I'm sure you're aware, is the world's leading travel and tourism events organizer with a portfolio of 22 events in 15 countries, as you can see on the slide behind me. Our portfolio of brands includes some of the world's largest exhibitions, including World Travel Market, International Luxury Travel Market, also known as ILTM, and of course our portfolio of IBTM shows. These brands collectively cover the leisure, luxury, ski, golf, and MICE parts of the travel and tourism industry. Each year, we welcome over 100,000 travel professionals from countries all over the globe. Today's announcement means that participants of our travel events under the umbrella of Reed Travel Exhibitions will from this month be able to make flight reservations via a dedicated website on oneworld to travel to our shows and have access to discounted fares. This effectively means that for the first time, our attendees will be able to fly on any oneworld member airline at preferential rates, which includes 15 of the world's leading airline carriers, serving between them over 1,000 destinations across 150 countries to attend many of our events. We're delighted to welcome oneworld and feel that the synergy between our two world-leading brands is a great fit and also will add great value to our customers globally, regionally, and locally. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome oneworld and Chema to explain more about oneworld and oneworld events and how this exclusive partnership will benefit our customers. Chema?
Thank you, Nick. And good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to this press event. This is indeed very exciting for us. This is the first of its kind, I think, in the industry, and definitely the most far-reaching in terms of the scope of the number of passengers that are actually affected by this agreement. So it's very exciting to be here and announce this partnership with a very new customer. So thank you very much to Reed Travel Exhibitions for agreeing to be part of this this wonderful journey. It's good news for Reed. It's good news for our airlines. It's good news for the 100,000 plus executives and experts, industry experts that attend your shows every year. So oneworld, just to remind for those of you who are here, we do represent 15 of the greatest brands in the airline industry in the world. And I will talk a little bit more about them in a second, but I also want to make you guys aware that there's a few of our airline representatives sitting here in the front with us today. So Santiago Escuder from British Airways and Iberia. Santiago is the delegate for Catalonia, so he's very much familiar with this event and this region. We also have Luca Pacione from LATAM. One of our most important airlines, and the most important airline group in South America. We also have Takahisa Tanaka from JAL here represented, and we have Joan Krischel from Finnair. Just four of our very important member airlines that have a very strong presence in this part of the world. So the reason this is such a good alliance is because there's a great fit not only in philosophy, penetration of brand, but also in the scope of what it covers in terms of the global network. So it's very special for us to be forging this relationship, which I think is going to be a great fit and a great complement to both brands. So thanks again, Nick and the team. And thanks for putting it together so quickly and so effectively today and bringing all these wonderful people here. oneworld, I want to talk a little bit about our network and who we are. So let me talk, if I can refer you to the map that you see over here and over my shoulder on my right as well, in terms of the individual brands. So if you look at the map itself, and let's start from the left, North America. American Airlines is the largest airline and the largest business and largest travel market in the world, bar none. They are one of our founding members. And then you also have in the American continent, as I was mentioning earlier, the LATAM group that covers the North America or the South American continent better than any other airline network or competing airline network. But then if you move over to Europe, you also have British Airways, who is the most important airline and the most important business market in the world, which is London. Iberia Airlines, with a very strong presence in the Iberia Peninsula and also in the north of Africa. Finnair, that is building a very effective gateway from Europe to Asia. We have Air Berlin, which is a very important partner of us in that part of the world, in Germany in particular. And then S7, that has a fantastic network and is one of the largest carriers in that part of the world as well. Now, if you look at the Middle East, and we have Royal Jordanian, which was the first airline from that area of the world to join an alliance, a global alliance. And Qatar Airways, which is one of our newest partners, has been inducted about 2 years ago. Qatar is also the first of the three Gulf airlines, the large Gulf airlines, to ever join an alliance. If you go further to the east, Sri Lanka was one of our members that came in, actually the latest member that came in, and was the first one from the Indian subcontinent to join an alliance as well. And then you have Japan Airlines, Cathay Pacific, and Malaysia, who gives us a very strong foothold in that part of the world of Asia as well. And then also in Oceania and Pacific, you have Qantas Airways. So as you can see, I mean, this is a very, very comprehensive and a very large global network and a very large global footprint that complements very well the global footprint of Reed events. Okay, so this is why we think that this is a very good match indeed. So let me talk a little bit about also, just closing out in terms of that global network and what we look like. Destinations. The reason these events are effective is because they're able to congregate in a very specific place in a very specific period of time, thousands of people from many parts of the world. So being able to get those people to these events is key. And to that, we offer over 1,000 destinations in 154 countries. And we move about 500 million passengers a year with about 14,000 daily departures. So that's the importance of this network. Now, in terms of benefits and why do these alliances exist, is basically to bring those benefits to the travelers and to extend to travelers the kind of benefits that they're used to with their home airlines, and be able to take those benefits and accumulate those benefits across that network of airlines as well. So if you are a traveler that's coming to one of these events, you'll enjoy some of the benefits of the oneworld events program, but you'll also enjoy the classic benefits of belonging to this wonderful alliance. So the access, if you're a premium traveler, for example, access to over 600 VIP lounges throughout the world, being able to be recognized for your status, regardless of which airline across the alliance you're traveling. All those are the benefits that are extended, and obviously all these travelers will continue to enjoy. Now, this is very self-serving. I sit here and I say how wonderful we are, but don't just take my word for it. We have, over the past years, garnered more accolades and awards than any other airline alliance. So these are independent people that have made that decision and have made that choice. So we're very proud of who we are, we're very proud of our track record, and we're very happy that our customers actually recognize that effort. Now, to talk a bit more about oneworld events, which is what we're mostly here for, and we want to make sure that people are familiar with what this product is and how relevant and important this product is for the industry. Rather than me talk about the details, we're going to show you a brief video, and I'll come back in the tail end of the video. so this is the page that starting next year, attendees to REIT events will see, and actually there's also some deep links that we will provide to attendees so they can access directly the booking site where they can make their reservations and take advantage of the wonderful discounts and special offers that we'll have available to them. So, to our knowledge, this is perhaps the largest agreement of its kind, and we're very proud to be here, as I said before, because we see the complementarity of both brands and both companies. Our program fits the REIT program quite well, and the program has been, over the past 2.5 years that we launched it, something that has been very well received by the industry in general. We've had already over 200 agreements signed, taking place in over 100 different destinations, just to talk about the breadth of our coverage. So Nick, once again, I want to thank you for this opportunity. I know this is going to be a beneficial relationship. I just want to also remind you, we're going to have available to you some more information, press release, and also there's a USB drive with a copy of the press release and some images as well, if you want to pick up on your way out. So again, Nick, thank you very much.